I'm sure most of you already know this, but I wanted to give my take on it. Scott Quigg's jaw was broken in I think the fourth round, I believe Scott Quigg said it was, against Carl Frampton. And people are saying that explains why Scott Quigg was so cautious early on in the fight, because he'd been obviously cracked with a very good shot which had broken his jaw. And Scott Quigg's got a good poker face, I can tell you that, because there was no indication, apart from him being cautious, but he was cautious in the first round and the second round and the rounds before his jaw was broken. So there was no indication that he was in any distress. So the guy's definitely got a good poker face. So yeah, people are saying that's the reason that he was so hesitant to step on the gas, because he'd felt a right hand, it had broken his jaw and what have you. But as I say, the fact that he was cautious before that kind of dispels that idea. And also, the fact that he got very aggressive later on in the fight also dispels that idea. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not criticizing, I'm not trying to be overly critical of Scott Quigg here, because at the end of the day, fighting with a broken jaw is no walk in the park. Many fighters have quit because of a broken jaw. We saw Amir Mansour, who's a very tough guy, recently quit, and I don't think his jaw was even broken. I think he had a lacerated tongue. And obviously Victor Ortiz quit with a broken jaw. Many fighters have quit with a broken jaw. So you have to give Scott Quigg credit for actually getting through 12 rounds with a broken jaw. And he did try his best in the last third of the fight. But the question I'm asking you guys is, how much did that broken jaw affect Scott Quigg's performance? Do you think that if he hadn't had a broken jaw, he would have stepped on the gas earlier? What do you think about it? And like I say, I hope he can recover from that broken jaw. I'm sure he will. And, I wish him a speedy recovery. But it is interesting that he suffered that type of serious injury during the fight, unbeknownst to most people. I don't even know if his trainer knew about it at the time. Apparently, people only started asking questions after the fight when his jaw started swelling up, and then it became apparent. And there's pictures of the X-ray floating around on the internet, so he was definitely broken. So as I say, I wish Scott Quigg a speedy recovery. How much did that broken jaw affect his performance? Most people will say, well, it wouldn't really make any difference whether his jaw was broken or not, or it wouldn't make any major difference, and Carl Frampton would have won the fight anyway, which is the point of view I tend to lean towards. I just think Carl Frampton was a better man on the night, showed better boxing skills. Scott Quigg was a little too one-dimensional, definitely started too cautiously, and obviously it's not the first time that he's done that. The commentators were pointing out that against Salinas, he also had a similarly slow start before rallying late. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on the whole issue. Just wanted to put my thoughts out there. Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. It's your boy Hatman, I'm out.